on this episode of Marriage Boot Camp.
By the end of today, we will know who's willing to fight for their marriage and who's just ready to give up.
I suspect you should pay some alimony.
Hell no.
Guys are sick.
You had every opportunity to sit there and be real with me. I don't want to.
You also are violent.
It's not violent.
Haven't been a man all day. You a man?
When marriages are disasters, Jim and Elizabeth Carroll are the last resort. They've rescued thousands of marriages.
Just get out of my face!
But can they save a bridezilla's?
Feeling is an emotion, and you don't have it.
I am terrified of you. You're failing again. Walk back now, Thomas, or this is done.
Go ahead, I will kill you!
Who will survive? Marriage Boot Camp.
Get your damn toes off of me.
Why?
Because they're cold.
They're clean.
But they're cold.
Good morning. Good morning. Hopefully I get some brownie points for this. I'm doing breakfast in bed.
Oh.
For me, yesterday was really tough. I just feel like he could have tried harder in the pool.
Get up! I'm holding you in the basket. This is the problem.
I'm a little discouraged at this point.
So how was your breakfast in bed?
The bacon is a little crunchy.
I'll work on that.
I want to go home.
Not yet. I still got some work to do.
I'm tired. You got tired last night in the pool. You gave up. You let go.
No, you're not leaving early.
Yesterday, we took a look at their individual baggage and saw the impact it was having on their relationship. Today, we're going to take a look at loss. First, we're going to take a look at the divorce, and then we're going to take it a step further than that. Let's take a look at Sophia and Sean. Bickering all the time. So they got a lot of built-in bitterness. To see if this drill today may release part of that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hope Sean can really tap into his heart and share his feelings with Sophia.
Yeah. Today's exercises will give them an opportunity to see how much they truly value each other.
All right, let's go to Gloria and Mark. You know, what I'm seeing is Gloria puts up that tough front. Yeah. She's like extremely controlling, but Mark empowers her. He lets her get away with it.
He does.
I think she's going to be the toughest one in the boot camp to get through to.
So by the end of today, we will know clearly who's willing to fight for their marriage and who's just ready to give up.
I wonder what we're doing today.
Good morning, boot campers. We have a field trip for you today, so get dressed nice. Your van's outside waiting for you.
We're leaving?
Now I have to go find something else to wear. Good morning, boot campers.
We're gonna go on a little field trip. I hope you all are ready.
We get blindfolded. I don't like surprises. I don't want to do this.
I really want to know where we're going. I mean, I like surprises.
I like surprises, you know. I do.
Uh-oh. Stop.
Welcome. All right, we're gonna step down, nice and easy.
Girls, we're moving forward. Follow me.
Oh, my God.
Nice, easy step. Here, step up a little bit forward.
Okay, everybody, you can take your blindfolds off. As you can see, you are in a court of law.
There's nothing positive about a courthouse, ever.
Good ever comes from a courthouse.
Ever. If you're going to the courthouse, it's bad news.
Look, some of you have been tossing around the word divorce like it's not a big deal, right? You're about to see what divorce is really like at its worst.
Today's exercise is designed to show the couples the reality of divorce. Because in divorce, everyone loses. And today, we're just gonna show them just how ugly it can get.
And it will allow us to evaluate who is truly in touch with the kind of loss that they could face and who is being resistant.
I advise you to take this process very seriously because this is a real court of law. This is a real judge.
We've only been married for 5 months, but we have thrown the word divorce out.
I haven't.
But in the midst of arguments, you have said, yeah, I'm just done with this. So you are
I mean,
just as guilty.
done with the situation.
No, you're not. You're done with
I've never
both.
said I want a divorce.
You're done with me.
Are you guys nervous?
No.
No.
Yes.
Why are you nervous?
Do you see who I'm married to? Hulkamania will come out.
I'm not worried. You should be more concerned.
Were you guys worried? Well, you've been this through before, no?
Yes, sir.
How did that divorce go?
Terrible.
It's rough.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, I'm gonna win in this divorce. All you take from the house is the mattress.
Sophia. Nice to meet you. So we have a very short period of time for me to understand all the points you can give me against your husband.
She has a lot more anger issues now than she did before. And with all the arguments and stuff, like blood pressure's high. So I mean, I always say I feel like I'm gonna have like a stroke.
His anger problems.
Drinks? Does he get violent? Does he ever hit you?
Does he have anger issues? Does he do steroids? It's upsetting because I'm telling them all the negative things about Sean, even though I know that there's positives.
When you go up there, you can't think about if he's going to get mad. You need to stick up for yourself. This is the place. You said you need to stand up for you. Okay, but if you don't do it here, you can lose everything, and it will affect you the rest of your life.
All rise, come to order. This court is now in session. The Honorable Gretchen Taylor presiding.
Good afternoon, counsel. You may be seated. This is the matter of Sophia and Sean. Sophia, come on over here. Do you solemnly swear to tell the truth, nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yeah.
Good day, Sophia.
Hello.
Why do you put 80% of your income into your own account and 20% into the joint account?
I mean, I do have bills to pay.
Okay, and what kind of bills are those?
A breast augmentation.
Okay. Okay. My client says sometimes you're on Facebook late at night. Has anyone ever left a message for you on Facebook that says, "You will always be my Sophia"?
Oh, my God.
So do you have any sexual relations with him? Yes or no? Okay, Your Honor, I have no further questions.
I'm mad right now. Sean says these nasty things, and you don't want people to look at you that way. It's just not fun at all.
Hi, Sean. Good afternoon.
Hi.
You're a big guy. You're a good bodybuilder, I bet.
Try.
You're kind of a bully, aren't you? You get in her face, don't you?
She gets in my face, too.
I'm not asking about mutuality. Please answer yes or no. You get into her face. Okay. All right.
It's never gotten physical, though.
But you verbally abuse her. Is that a result of the alcohol that you consume?
I don't drink like that.
I understand you do.
Stop talking!
I'm not gonna shut up!
So you still drink. 2 nights ago when you drank, excuse me, you got angry.
I'm not gonna say I don't have anger problems, but...
Okay, thank you, you do. And it gets worse when you drink, right?
It might appear that way.
You also are violent.
Not violent.
Verbal
Never.
abuse is violence. And I have no further questions.
I'm getting labeled as a bad guy, and I don't like it.
Everybody knows that Sean has an anger management problem. They've all seen it. I'm sorry.
You folks are really a walking disaster. Anger, violence, verbal abuse. So I would take custody of any money I could find in your lives. And the money that is being held in the court is going to be used for Sean to go to domestic violence perpetrator classes, which are more rigorous than anger management classes. All right. Thank you both very much. Good luck.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. Thank you, counsel.
I disagree that I need those classes.
But I think that you need help.
You need to learn a little better how to
watch
what you're saying, how you're saying it, or how you might go about it.
Good afternoon, Mark.
Good afternoon.
So let's talk about the lying. I understand that you have not been honest with her.
There's, a couple things I may have lied about, 1 or 2, but from there she thinks everything else is a lie, so.
Well, she has a basis for that, doesn't she?
No, because.
Give me an example of a lie that shouldn't bother her.
The main one she holds on to all the time is that I didn't come out completely about my past.
Cheating. Your Honor, I think it's evident that there isn't total forthrightness going on here.
Thank you, counsel.
Thank you, Your Honor.
I don't want to sit there and make you out to be this horrible person.
That's how I'm made out to be.
Oh my God.
Yes, I looked bad the other night. Okay. So if I wasn't drunk and I got in an argument with you, I still would have probably looked bad.
Stop going back to
No,
that.
you're sitting
Stop
here.
going back
Hold
to
on.
yourself.
Gloria, now you total as a family have 5 children, is that correct?
That is correct.
Okay. And you would say you love these children, correct?
Yes.
But you do hit your children.
Mark is a dirtball. I'm very surprised at the way that Mark is behaving.
Gloria, you are under oath, okay? So I'm gonna ask you again, have you ever hit them? You are under oath, okay? So I'm gonna ask you again, have you ever hit your children?
I do whip them, yes, I do.
Do you think it's the same to spank a child and to whip them?
I think it's the same.
Okay, and how do you justify that whipping?
If they do something that they know that they're not supposed to, that would justify a whooping.
I do agree with the way Gloria disciplines the kids, but I'll make it look worse than what it is if we have to get a divorce.
That's what liars do.
Have you ever hit him?
Yeah, I've hit him.
Oh, you have?
I have.
Okay. Okay. Your Honor, I have no more further questions.
I'm out to protect my kids and keep them with me, so if I have to do what I gotta do,
Wow. Who are you anyway?
the man of your dreams.
The man of my nightmares.
I gather that violence has become a way of life for you.
There you go.
So this is my decision, Gloria. I'm going to award to you anger management classes.
Thank you.
Good luck to both of you.
It's just showing his ugly side, which is all of this side right here.
I don't think Gloria learned anything. These issues are our problems, not just mine.
Okay. I wouldn't make you look bad as a parent. I wouldn't try to do that.
It's real life stuff.
I've used my kids, real life. I just want to move on from this situation.
All right, this is the case of Mei Lee and Thomas.
This is cake. I got this. I think Thomas is gonna be worst off.
How do you figure?
You gonna need me.
Without you and the money I make, please.
Would you consider yourself financially irresponsible?
No, I'm the one that takes care of everything.
We're supposed to be saving money, but there's no money.
We spent $30,000 just on our wedding.
It was more like a $70,000 wedding.
I certainly think that Thomas has a better handle on money management.
Jeff, the moment that baby was born, where were you? You're the father.
I was either
Jeffrey,
at work
I
all
was
day.
up with the baby all night.
I'm sure you were, sweetheart.
Someone needs to step up and parent her.
I understand that you abuse your wife. You went to hit her face, and instead you hit a wall.
That is an absolute lie.
You do have a drinking problem, correct?
Maybe sometimes I get over-beveraged.
Thank you, counsel. I've heard more than enough.
There were erroneous accusations. They had no... She just tried to throw dirt, the obvious dirt.
Hi, Blanca. Have you ever had Botox before?
No.
You've never had Botox?
No.
Okay, I'm just gonna let you know, when you testify under an oath, that means if you lie on the stand, you could be subject to 4 years at the state pen. So I'm gonna ask you again, have you ever had Botox?
Yes.
Yes, okay.
Oh my God.
For once in your
Is it
life,
like a
Stella.
crime? I live in LA. It's what you do.
Then don't lie about
It's
it.
one time.
Have you ever cheated on Julian?
No.
Okay, Julian, would you say your wife's lying on the stand right now under
Absolutely.
oath?
She already got caught. If she would lie about Botox, why wouldn't she lie about being unfaithful?
He's a storyteller. He's multiplying things.
In the presence.
Blanca, thank you very much.
I did not lie.
The bailiff was gonna walk over and put you in handcuffs at one point.
I would have stabbed him before he put handcuffs on me.
See what I have to deal with?
So one of the guiding principles about courtrooms is, who do you believe?
Me.
No, I don't believe you. I suspect you should give him a new start in life and pay some alimony.
Oh, no. Hell no.
Yes, I don't think that there's much here to salvage.
It hurts me, Your Honor, to hear that.
Well, Blanca is filled with contempt for the court, as well as contempt for you. So that's my decision. Thank you very much. Court's adjourned.
Blanca lives in this little bubble that she has created where everything is about her and she can do no wrong.
Right, and his selfish behavior and his denial makes the other person feel insignificant and at fault, and many times that leads to divorce. Let's have a little talk out here. What do you think?
I don't want to get divorced. So, I basically lose twice.
How do you feel about the way he's feeling right now?
It hurts me. I don't want to see him like that.
Well, how about just not treating him like crap and be accountable to yourself? You go, I'm wrong about this. I'm wrong about this. You know what? I apologize.
I'm just not sure what I'm sorry about.
Wow.
I just want to give up. I feel like the only way to get to Blanca is the divorce, is the only way she'll learn. And by then it's too late because there's no going back from that.
Today was just a taste of what divorce is like.
Now, for some of you, this might actually be the best option. That remains to be determined. Hopefully, you will think carefully before you make any speedy decisions about breaking your commitment to one another.
Go home, get some rest, because we have a really tough drill tomorrow.
How'd your divorce go?
I won. Blanca got found a liar.
Sean has to take domestic violence classes.
But we kind of saw that coming, right?
Sitting here listening to all the couples discuss how their court cases went actually makes us look pretty good.
Are you getting a drink?
I was getting wine.
Yeah, I need a refill. See, I'm mixing darks and white liquors. That's I know, but I can't help it.
It was a rough
It
divorce
was a
for
rough
you,
day.
too?
I need to loosen up. They really need to look at that. And she kept saying, you're an alcoholic.
Sean is drinking again.
We had regular glasses, and he had these big cups.
Sean, why don't you go make yourself another sandwich?
I'm not hungry. I'm thirsty. Drink it up. Sippy sip on my cup.
She just wants you to be more conscious and then stop drinking. Let that be your last drink.
I think Gloria, he needs to just make that decision on his own. We can't be in there counseling for him all the time. He's
trying to apologize.
Go ahead. You want me to hold your drink for you? You want me to hold your drink for you? I'll hold it.
I'll finish in there.
Just finish your drink and take it.
I'll hold it
Don't
for you.
worry. Gloria's not gonna be your cup holder.
I'll hold it.
Keep going.
You want me to hold it?
That's the one that needs to matter the most.
I'll
Whatever
hold it.
she says goes.
I'll hold it. Says the person that's getting into people's business too.
I will continue
That's all I
to
gotta
speak
say.
my mind.
And I will too. Yes, and I won't get tired. 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 Neither will I. I won't get tired. Guess what?
You're in everybody else's business.
You're giving this dumb bitch the attention she wants, bro.
Hey, my wife ain't a bitch, bro. You better hold your mouth.
You haven't been a man all.
That's it.
Bitch, you'll never call nobody no bitch. I swear to God, I'll kill your ass. You will call my bitch.
I'll rip your head off on TV. You.
I'm a killer. I am a killer. I am a killer.
Henry. Hey, Sean. Sean, you're my boy, dog.
Stop!
Sean, you're my boy, right?
Go! It's time to go!
You know what? Are you serious?
Are you serious?
I see Thomas just getting moved around like a little refrigerator. Just like put it over here. No, wait, that's not a good spot to be at. Let's put you over here.
He was pulling his shirt like, ah!
I think even a button hit me
One
in the
hit me,
eyeball.
This is my wife.
No, he didn't mean to.
I'm sorry.
You good? Come here.
She's good.
Here's the issue. Stop. There's certain things that you guys shouldn't get involved with. There's certain things that you guys shouldn't get involved with. We shouldn't get involved with. That's it. So we all have our own issues. We have to work on our own issues, not everybody else's.
All these people are completely crazy. We've only been here a couple of days. and we're already having a full-out brawl.
I just get sick and tired of being told stop drinking.
Not only is Sean out of control, but it's like, no matter what I do, you blow up on me again. I'm trying to tell you, when you drink alcohol,
My turn.
don't get in my face.
Get in the middle. Somebody.
Don't get close to me.
Oh, Lord.
You look like an idiot right now.
Give me a chance.
Stop, see, that's who you Do you hear that?
Oh my God, oh my God, oh my sure not.
Hey, we're cool,
All right, there we go.
He's not making any sense. We just want to go to sleep.
You told me
I came in here thinking that ours was the most up. But the more I listen to these nutcases here in this house.
Oh, Lord.
Thanks again, guys. It's been
Apology accepted.
fantastic. I apologize.
I think that it's the worst fight that we have had in our entire relationship, and this is why we need help. I'm just tired of feeling scared.
Boot campers meet us in the green room in 30 minutes.
This morning, I'm totally exhausted. I feel like garbage.
I honestly will not try to go over there and touch one drink.
I really want to make a change. I don't want anybody to feel like that towards me, and I don't want her to be terrified of me anymore.
So, I understand y'all had a good time here last night, huh? Well, let me tell you, in the boot camp, stress levels are going to get higher, the tension's going to get more. As we pull the layers back of the onion, you're going to get raw, and there's going to be a lot of that going on. That takes place before the healing takes place, okay? So just expect crazy stuff to happen as we go through the boot camp. In yesterday's exercise, we showed the boot campers what they could lose in an ugly divorce. And we're going to split them into two groups based upon what we saw.
Some people were less affected than others. And so in this next drill, we're going to take those people and specifically put them to the test to see if we can't force a breakthrough.
And so Sophia, Thomas, Tasha, Mark, and Julian, you'll be coming with us. You guys, let's get up and let's go this way.
Yeah, come with us.
We're actually going to break up one by one and do one-on-ones. So, all right, Ilsa?
I'll take Gloria for one-on-one. What's going on here? I don't like this. Gloria has two modes of operation, either explosive or the stone wall. Now, when we see that kind of split, it usually indicates that there is some unresolved trauma from her past.
And in order for her to grow, we're going to have to get that wall down. I want you to stand right up here.
So, Gloria, I want you to use the power of your imagination and enter into a story that I'm going to tell you. And the deeper you can go into it, the more you're going to get out of it, okay?
Okay.
Okay? Close your eyes. Last night, you and Mark went for a drive, and you were having a great time. But then you guys started to fight, and the ugly words that you guys throw at each other started coming up, and you started getting into it. It got more heated. You guys started getting physical. You took your eyes off the road. Tragic accident happened.
%. 100%. Open your eyes. 100%.
That's hard. Sick. I had to watch my first husband laying in the bed as he was dying, and I don't want to do this. You guys are sick.
Last night during all the craziness.
I'm a killer.
What was going on
You saw
for
what happened,
you?
right? And even though Sean turned out to be looking like the psychopath, I did diffuse the situation. They forgot about their own arguments because I just shut everything out.
Yeah.
I kind of diverted it and changed it, and everybody stopped.
want to work with us.
You guys are that.
Look, Gloria, it's going to take you into a place that you don't want to go.
What are you talking about that I don't want to go? I've been there.
Okay, well, you've been there,
That's
but
sick.
you haven't been here with Mark.
This is too real for me. I've been through it before. I had to watch my first husband laying in the bed as he was dying, and I had to make the decision to turn off the machine, and it was just way too much. This is a torturous activity.
You know this gives you a different perspective, right? It changes your priorities. Come on, you can do this.
Mark can still hear you, but he's never coming back. I have some of the last words you said to him.
I'm not doing that. That's not what I would say to him.
It's what you say to him every day.
You're a liar. You're lazy. You're my sixth kid. I'm leaving.
Oh, what?
Okay. You're a lazy who acts more like one of our kids than my husband. I need a man in the house, not a child. It's even more torturous because that may have been the last thing that he heard me say. This is sick, for real.
This is your opportunity. All the things you value about him and all the things you're gonna miss.
I appreciate you being there for me all the time and my children stepping in because they have a father that has been deceased. Life is too short, and seeing him in the hospital bed is kind of a reality check.
Do you love him enough to do it? Or are you gonna let him stay in pain?
I love you so much, Gloria. I just want our relationship to work.
Y'all can go ahead and sit down over here.
You were just like totally bashing on me and then just kind of pretty much giving him like what he wants. So I was pretty surprised about that.
Blanca, I want to get you away from the group right now. So if you would, follow me.
Come stand right here. And I want you to close your eyes.
What is this?
Because of you, this is where he's at. You started the fight. It's your fault. He can still hear you. And I want you to take these words and I want you to read them to him out loud.
I am sick and tired of you being a crybaby who can't do anything for yourself.
You're a heartless man. You know, you're just going to walk out on us and never give it a second thought.
You are spoiled and immature. You don't know anything.
Okay, I want you to talk to him from your heart.
I'm sorry, and I'll never stop loving you.
When he came in, he said, if I'm ever this way, please unplug me. Please let me go.
This is about Thomas.
I don't want to do it. I don't want to unplug him.
This is what Thomas wants for him.
If it's what he wanted.
6, 5.
That's all I ever wanted was Blanca just to apologize and admit she's wrong every once in a while.
I love you. I love you. It's a reality of life. It happens every day. It's happened to so many people.
look at her and tell her what you want to tell her.
You're my wife. You're the mother of our child.
You're stating facts to her. This is the last time you're going to get to talk to her. You understand that?
Honey, you made me feel happy.
Sorry. I was hoping for a little more emotion. It felt so textbook.
You don't have to be sorry about it, honey.
She's sorry that you're broken and you won't open up your heart to her.
You had every opportunity to sit there and be real with me. As if the shoe were on the other foot. I would just put my guts out to you. Jeffrey, but I don't feel it. I don't feel it. It's all coming from here. I don't want your thoughts. I want to know how you really feel. That's what I want from you.
I know, honey, and I told you that.
If it was just me and Sophia, I wonder what she would say about you.
That she wants me to make all the right changes that I need to change in order for this to work, because I know she wants it to work.
All right, man. Well, let's go reconnect with the group.
Okay, sure.
All right.
Yep.
Sean is in denial of the severity of his drinking problem and his aggressive behavior.
Yeah, we need him to acknowledge that he has a problem, and only then can the hard work start that's going to save his marriage.
Stand between me and Elizabeth.
Okay, I want you to close your eyes. For everyone else, this drill is a random, tragic event. But for Sean and Sophia, this tragedy could become a reality at any moment. Well, last night, you and Sophia took a drive, went out to dinner, started drinking, having fun. You guys got into it like you do. And you kept drinking, and she's yelling at you for this and that, and you stopped paying attention to the road. Your wheel catches the curb. The two of you are pinned underneath this crushed car.
So when you were out in the restaurant, she was saying to you, Sean, stop drinking. But you didn't. This is your fault. I want you to open your eyes. You didn't protect your wife. When you hit that button, she is unplugged and she will be gone.
I can't do this.
You gave me your word.
I'd rather be in that bed than her.
I know you would.
So I can't stand looking at her in this bed.
Sean, you take that big, tough exterior and you stand up and you fight and you rip your shirt off and do all that kind of stuff, but you're not man enough to face your real, tender emotions.
I am man enough.
Well, then do it.
And you know what? It does upset me. Unless you want to see a tear shed, I do feel horrible. I don't want to see her in this bed.
See, here you go again. You're trying to use your anger to escape reality.
He's just pushing me, and he's pushing me, and I'll tell you the truth, I really want to break something.
You didn't have a choice. You can let her stay in her pain for the rest of her life, or you can say goodbye.
I know I seem like a horrible scumbag bastard. I swear on my life I would never hurt you. You really saved my life. I'm sorry.
I don't need you to be this strong person all the time and not show your emotion because I need it.
This is exactly the person that I want. It's the person that I've dreamt for my entire life. And I know that you can be that person. You being able to open up, like, makes me fall in love with you all over again.
We're going to give you a little break, and then we're going to meet back for evaluations. Good job.
Good job.
When you walked in there like, oh, you drank, I was like, that's so personal, like, that's so...
He was shaking.
I just kept standing there, and that's why I was really getting angry. And this is hard, because I know it's not really happening, and I know if it really was, I would be really upset. And that's what got to me.
I will not have a nervous breakdown. I will remain calm, cool, and collective.
Man, Gloria, she lost her first husband. So she's really been through this.
Man, when she looked at me and said, "You're sick," I thought, oh, that is amazing that her aggression is turning on us.
She is judgmental and kind of self-righteous of everybody else to make her feel better about herself. So I think they would be good for one-on-ones.
Originally, I thought it was going to be Sophia and Sean, but man, they had some breakthroughs.
It was great to see the growth and watch him break down and actually share his heart.
Well, let's do the one-on-one with Mark and Gloria.
Okay.
Let's go get them.
I think Jim and Elizabeth are targeting me and picking on me. They're pushing my buttons.
I'm going to give you how I've analyzed it so far. I feel like you're a little bit shut down right now. Now, I may be totally wrong.
You are.
And so do you feel like we picked on you differently
Yeah.
than anybody else?
I do.
When you see people that are broken or need to be fixed and they're not addressing it and they're being incompetent, then you jump in and you want to fix it. What is the point where you break it?
I think it's control. If she can't control it, she doesn't like it.
If you don't have a solid self-esteem about yourself and you see somebody else that's screwing up and you can go and be their rescuer, then it makes you feel better about yourself. And that creates a false self-esteem.
They want me to trust them, but I feel like they don't necessarily have my best interest at heart.
If you were to analyze yourself right now and say the number one thing that's broken with me, what would that be? Why is it so hard to look at yourself and try to figure that one out? Until you figure that out, we can't help you, okay? We'll see you at evaluation.
I think we did well.
I think we did incredible.
Okay. Incredible. I think we had
I did incredible.
We end each night with the evaluation.
Okay, yesterday, loss was if you decide to go without your spouse going forward and you get a divorce.
And then the ICU exercise was about the ultimate loss, the loss of life. Hopefully now you understand the weight of a divorce and what not having your spouse in your life would be like.
So now it's time for evaluations. Blanca and Julian, please stand up. In the courtroom, Blanca, we saw your true colors. You lied. You acted like a baby on the stand. Now today, when you went into ICU, Blanca, we were impressed because you did the apology for the first time probably in forever.
I'm sorry, and I'll never stop loving you.
And that's a great stride and a great start of growth. Okay, you guys can sit down. Maylee and Thomas.
And I just want to say, Thomas, I saw you go straight into the head in a very emotional situation.
It happens every day. It's happened to so many people.
Maylee would be much less frustrated if you would just offer up your heart as a gift as opposed to her having to drag it out of you.
I thought it was her job to cry, not mine.
It's not about
I was
whose
in the
job it is,
bed.
Thomas. If you're here to give 110%, you will show all emotion. You will put them out there. I have had to do it more than once already.
You can sit down. Okay, Tasha and Jeff, stand up. Jeff, all I can say, man, is you are so broken and cold, and the disconnect between here and here.
You're my wife. You're the mother of our child.
Okay, so stop. You're stating facts to her. You are going to destroy your marriage if you don't really dig in hard to fix yourself the rest of this boot camp. Gloria and Mark, stand up. Gloria, you can relate to the ICU more than anyone else because you lost a husband. Instead of going in there and working through past issues and resolving that, you got mad at the exercise and got mad at us instead of going in there and giving 100%, and you missed out on a lot of things you could have picked up from that.
I feel like the exercises that we've done have been directed towards me. I feel like Jim is just, he has it out for me, and I don't know why.
I sense such mistrust of us, but you came here to the boot camp because you wanted to help, and we can help you, but you need to let us in.
Thank you, guys. You can sit down. Sean and Sophia, despite last night and the shirt ripping off thing,
Stop!
we're going to put all that as a negative because I think it was all about you wanting to show off instead of you actually wanting to settle the battle. You've made some great progress in the ICU. From being this tough macho guy to actually getting in touch here and being vulnerable and open and intimate with your wife.
I swear on my life I would never hurt you. You really saved my life.
What you did tonight was gigantic. Good job. Now you need to think about your drinking and how much of a negative impact it's had on your marriage. Okay, guys, tomorrow is gonna be tougher than the last 2 days. So we will see you guys tomorrow.
If I die, like literally honest to God, if I passed away and I died, and I was like, and you wouldn't shed one tear.
Well, that sucks for him.
Yeah, it does suck for him a little bit.
If I'm dead in a casket, this is what I think I would get from you. Tasha was my wife, and she was the mother of my kid, and it's sad that she lays here dead.
You see everybody else crying, and you can't cry. I would have figured it out.
You wouldn't shed one.
But that's what you believe, but that's not correct.
But that's just how you come across.
But you can't.
Jeffrey, but I can't.
Emotion,
No, Jeffrey, I'm not asking you to duplicate emotion. I'm asking you to show emotion. Do you understand? Do you understand what I'm saying? Whatever. This is why I'm ready to go home. I'm done.
This is the apocalypse.
The more rounds that you fire, the more issues that person has.
Fire. Gun down.
He shot me in the crotch.
I just wanted you to feel what Sophia feels.
You're killing me with alcohol. You don't get it.
I always give in.
What the are you giving me?
Come on. Tell me what you need.
I need love.
You complain about everything.